The Fallout Season 2 trailer has just been released, and the new season of Jonathan Nolan's Prime show is set up to be just as wildly dark and comedic as Season 1. In my opinion, Season 1 was an excellent start for the show, and while it had a satisfying ending, it also gave us a big tease surrounding what's to come beyond it. The Season 2 trailer gives us a taste of that, and it all looks like it's going to be pretty satisfying. So in this explained analysis, I'm going to be breaking down the first trailer for Season 2 of Fallout on Prime, discussing what was shown, my theories for the new season, and what I thought of the trailer. Before I get into it though, if you want to see more videos on Fallout and other upcoming TV releases, then don't forget to support this upload by giving it a like rating and subscribing to the channel. But without further ado, let's dive into my trailer breakdown for Fallout Season 2. So the new trailer for Fallout Season 2 offers a glimpse of various characters and conflicts, showcasing factions like the Brotherhood of Steel, Caesar's Legion, and the beleaguered residents of Vault 33, not to mention a menacing Deathclaw. The trailer plants several clear narrative and thematic flags that reveal where the story is headed. The first and most striking element is the shifting setting to New Vegas. Wide establishing shots of the Strip, the Lucky 38, and the neon-drenched ruins make it clear that the season will lean heavily on one of the franchise's most iconic locations. New Vegas is not just a backdrop, as it represents a place of power struggles, corruption, and survival, echoing the game's focus on who ultimately controls the Mojave. By choosing Vegas, the show signals that it is stepping deeper into Fallout canon and embracing the lore that longtime fans hold closest. Lucy's personal quest for her father Hank MacLean drives much of the trailer's momentum, and we see her and the Ghoul headed into the city, with Lucy asking why Hank would come here. The Ghoul's chilling response is, "This is where the nuclear disaster begins," which reframes her family search as something much larger. Hank, who is glimpsed briefly at in Vegas, looks hunted and desperate, suggesting his story is tied directly to Vault-Tech's deeper conspiracies and perhaps even Robert House's own pre-war deals. Lucy's pursuit then is no longer just about reconciling family betrayal, but also about uncovering how the apocalypse itself was engineered. The Ghoul's backstory also becomes a central talking point as flashbacks reveal Cooper Howard in pre-war Vegas, appearing in Vault-Tech propaganda while still human. This detail adds that he was not just an unlucky bystander, but an active participant in the culture of corporate manipulation that led to the nuclear devastation. His survival into the wasteland as a Ghoul makes him a living link between pre-war corruption and the post-war chaos, embodying the moral rot of the old world in a way Lucy cannot ignore. The trailer positions him as both ally and a cautionary tale for us, someone who knows way too much and has paid the price for it. Perhaps the most significant reveal in the trailer though is the introduction of Robert House, played by Justin Theroux. House is shown as an elegant, commanding presence, controlling Vegas with an aura of authority. In the games, House represents technological survival and authoritarian order, and his appearance in this trailer suggests the show will bring his philosophy to life in a way that challenges Lucy and the Ghoul's own values. His presence also anchors the series more directly in the events of Fallout New Vegas itself, opening the door for factional conflict between House, the NCR, Caesar's Legion, and possibly new contenders unique to the show. Another aspect that the trailer teases is the danger beyond the politics with the appearance of a Deathclaw. In the trailer, the Deathclaw charges at Lucy and the Ghoul, providing both fan service and a reminder that the wasteland itself remains a brutal enemy. I'm really liking the way it's being visualized, and I'm intrigued to see if any other experiments are introduced throughout this season. More shots include a hint at NCR patrols, Legion banners, Dinky the T-Rex, and armed enforcers, suggesting that Season 2 will explore the same factional tensions that defines the Mojave in the game. So in summary, the trailer's key talking points show a season that is both more ambitious and more firmly rooted in the Fallout lore. New Vegas becomes the battleground where Lucy's personal quest collides with global stakes, where Cooper's haunted past connects Vault-Tech's corruption to the present, and where Robert House enters as a powerful force shaping the future of humanity. Between faction wars, monsters like the Deathclaw, and the moral dilemmas of survival, Season 2 promises to weave intimate character drama with the sweeping political and existential questions that define the Fallout universe. It doesn't waste a single shot, building its tension by showcasing a lonely journey, a haunting past, the rise of power players, the reminder of family, a burst of danger, and then the reveal of New Vegas in all its dangerous glory. Moving on, while the Fallout Season 2 teaser may be brief, it is densely packed with Easter eggs and callbacks that firmly align the show with the legacy of Fallout New Vegas. More than just fanservice, these references work as thematic signposts, suggesting how the adaptation will reframe familiar game elements for television while weaving them into Lucy and the Ghoul's ongoing narrative. In this way, the teaser operates less as a preview of spectacle and more as a sign that Season 2 will not just retell New Vegas, but use its spirit in a new story. For instance, the trailer's shot of the neon-lit strip encapsulates the season's central tension. The lights flicker on like a mirage of civilization in a desert of ruin, evoking the uncanny vitality of the Vegas game. The brief glimpse of casinos such as the Tops and Ultralux suggests that the city's internal politics may ensnare Lucy and the Ghoul just as they did the Courier in the game. In this respect, the Vegas Strip becomes more than a location, as it's a metaphor for survival as a gamble, civilization as a spectacle, and hope as fragile. The journey towards New Vegas itself, with Lucy and the Ghoul crossing the desert towards the Strip, unmistakably echoes the Courier's march through the Mojave in the game, with the iconic ridge shot of the city recreated. This parallel positions Lucy as a narrative stand-in for the Courier, a figure whose personal quest pulls her into a political arena far larger than herself. Unlike the game, however, Lucy's motivation is rooted in family, reframing the archetypal wanderer role for a more intimate lens. Cooper Howard's flashbacks further enrich this layering of old and new. The trailer's glimpses of pre-war Vegas, vibrant and glowing, tie directly to his past as a Hollywood actor and Vault-Tec spokesperson. In the game series, ghouls often serve as walking testaments to history, their immortality a burden of memory. By placing Cooper in Vault-Tec propaganda, the show links him not only to the wasteland's present, but also to the corrupt forces that engineered its destruction. He is, quite literally, a bridge between worlds, which is the glossy corporate utopia that never was, and the radioactive ruins it left behind. Furthermore, the big reveal of Robert House embodies technological authoritarianism as a visionary clinging to control through robotics, surveillance, and rigid order. His portrayal in the first trailer is polished, commanding, surrounded by luxury and machines, which confirms that the show will embrace his philosophy of survival through control. Yet his inclusion also raises a crucial question. Will House remain a detached overseer of Vegas as he is in the game, or will his ambitions entangle more directly with Lucy's search for her father? The trailer implies the latter option, suggesting a collision between Lucy's personal quest and the broader ideological struggles of the Mojave. Furthermore, with the glimpses of the Brotherhood of Steel, NCR-like soldiers, and Legion banners, we seem to be getting a hint of the series' position on those characters as well. The Mojave was defined in the game by its balance of power narrative, and Season 2 appears intent on recapturing this dynamic through these characters. The Armored Maximus embodies the Brotherhood's purest obsession with technology, which places them in inevitable conflict with both houses' pragmatism and the MCR's expansionist democracy. If the teaser is accurate, Season 2 might be preserving the chessboard quality of New Vegas' storytelling, where survival is inseparable from political allegiance. Another aspect that I noticed on showing the trailer was a brief look at Hank MacLean, who is ragged and on the run, and it recalls the Vault-Tec conspiracies that drove Season 1. In the Mojave, vaults were laboratories of failed experiments, and Hank's fugitive presence suggests that the show will braid its original Vault-Tec narrative into the existing Mojave mythos. So taking all of these elements together, I think the trailer makes it clear that Season 2 is not just a direct adaptation of Fallout New Vegas, but a way to use its elements in a new compelling way. Lucy functions as a Courier analogue, with her family-driven quest running parallel to the original's hunt for the Platinum Chip. Then the Ghoul fills the role of companion, combining traits of Boone, Rael, and Veronica. And the convergence of factions in the Brotherhood, NCR, Legion, and House sets the stage for a familiar but reimagined contest for control. It all operates as world building, introducing Vegas to newcomers as a paradoxical oasis of both hope and corruption. Still, it does read as a love letter to the new Vegas game too, filled with the recognisable landmarks, enemies and power players. In short, I think the teaser positions Fallout Season 2 as an ambitious fusion of homage and innovation. It promises to capture the spirit of Vegas with its politics, dangers and moral ambiguities without being shackled to retelling its exact plot. By framing Lucy's personal journey within the broader struggle for the Mojave, the show appears poised to deliver a story that resonates with veterans of the game while offering a fresh entry point for new viewers. So now that I've talked about what was in the Fallout Season 2 trailer, what are my general thoughts towards it? Well, while it is brief, I think it does do a good job of guiding viewers through the emotional spine of the season rather than simply showcasing spectacle. From the opening desert trek, the teaser establishes a tone of loneliness and desolation, with wide shots of Lucy and the Ghoul trudging through the wasteland. These moments, understated but powerful, set the stage for a story about endurance, survival, and personal quests. The trailer's tone then shifts deliberately, moving from melancholy and mystery when Lucy questions her father's destination, to the tragic nostalgia in Cooper Howard's pre-war flashbacks, to tension and authority with the reveal of Mr. House. Military grit then emerges with the Brotherhood's appearance, and there's a good sense of chaos and horror at the end with the appearance of the Deathclaw. This tonal progression of the trailer feels intentional, condensing the wasteland's unpredictability into a few minutes of evocative imagery. Character focus appears central to this, as Lucy appears to be anchoring the emotional core with her simple line about Las Vegas, centering the narrative on her search for Hank. Mr. House's appearance is then a short one, yet the seconds he is on screen solidify his importance in the new season, serving as a strong hook for fans of the Fallout New Vegas game. And Maximus, the Brotherhood, and Hank appear to be bringing those deeper complexities to the show, posing their roles as ones that are meant to be questioned going forward. What I will say impressed me the most was the approach to world building, and I think the move to New Vegas is handled with reverence. The neon-lit reveal almost functions as a mic drop, signalling both a familiar locale for long-time players and an exciting new setting for new fans of the show. The pacing and editing of the trailer contribute to its effectiveness, and the way it alternates between quiet, dialogue-driven moments and sudden bursts of action maintain engagement without resorting to too much exposition. The trailer does rely on moments of visual storytelling too to communicate mood and stakes, keeping surprises intact while teasing strong character arcs. I think within all this, its primary strength lies in balancing its bleakness, spectacle, and the evocative mood of Fallout, offering teases that intrigue both types of its audience. So overall, I think the trailer succeeds in a big way, capturing the darkly stylish, tragic, and dangerous essence of the Fallout universe while signalling ambitious storytelling ahead. The use of New Vegas looks particularly effective, providing a bridge between the familiar and the new. If Season 1 was about emerging from the vault into the wasteland, Season 2 looks poised to explore the chaos of civilization reborn in all its neon and blood. The teaser sets expectations for a bigger, darker, funnier, and more emotionally resonant season without sacrificing its narrative heart. But that was my breakdown and analysis of the Fallout Season 2 trailer. Overall, this looks like it's going to be another fantastic season for Jonathan Nolan's new show, and just like his previous work, I think there's potential for a highly detailed and entertaining show that builds as the seasons go on. I do hope that Nolan can direct more in this season because his episodes are usually great. So hopefully Fallout can retain the level of quality it has going forward, and I'm really looking forward to seeing where they go with it all in Season 2. But to those of you who have already seen this trailer, what are your thoughts on everything that was shown, and are you excited for Season 2? Let me know down below in the comment section. For more videos on Fallout and upcoming TV releases, then subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications. Also, if you enjoyed this video, remember to leave a like rating and follow me on social media via the links in the description. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I've been Cortex, and as always, make some noise.